But...
So, with that being said, let us introduce you to our newest segment, Game Eats. Each week or so, we are going to try a different type of food, drink that may or may not be geared towards gamers,
or things that Twitch has shoved down your
drink.
throat in advertisements for the last 3 years, you know, stuff like that.
Exactly, stuff like that. So we wanted to go with something a little different and unique for our first one, and I've seen this advertised on Facebook and other platforms. It's called Sneak. It is an energy drink for gamers, made for gamers. Here it is, right here. We decided. We split it up.
I have the ghetto portion. I just have a glass container with powder in it.
We have so we decided to get the sour apple because I'm sour and he's apple, and I think that's a compliment. Is that a compliment? I don't know. I don't know. But you're always the cherry one, and I'm always the one who has to bring you down to earth. So I feel like
thanks.
I'm the sour one. So we decided to get this. This container gives you 40 servings. It comes with a scoop. It was $49.99 when we bought it, so it is very expensive. But when you break that down, it's about $2 and change for 40 servings. It's about $1 and change
per serving.
Per serving when you break it down. So you pay for a lot, but it costs little per serving. Probably the same cost as a Crystal Light packet, most likely, or something to that effect. Maybe not. I don't know. But it touts that it is a energy drink. That has 0 sugar, gives you 150 milligrams of caffeine, which I believe you said should be equivalent to about 2 cups of coffee almost, I think.
Yeah, per serving. Hold on. How much? I think it's about 2, but caffeine in a cup of coffee. Hold on. In a cup of coffee is... Google says 95, so it's actually a little less than 2. So it's probably like 1 2/3 cups of coffee.
Okay.
This says 95 milligrams for any coffee. So I have a lot to say about this. Obviously you decided to go with Sneak because you're the one who picked this first drink.
Right.
You've seen it everywhere, right? Like advertised on Twitch and everywhere, right?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to try it was because it's been advertised so much. So there's a good chance that this may taste like pure ass.
Yeah.
And we will let you know. We will let you know.
Listen, even if somebody paid me to review their product, if it's ass, I'm going to tell you it's ass.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, but I just want to let you know that if we do actually like this, it's mainly because we actually like it. And that's what we're going to try to do. No one paid us. We spent the money. We actually paid them to get this. So just please make sure that if we like it, we're not trying to push a product on you. It's just we genuinely like it. And we're gonna try to do things that neither one of us have ever tried before as well.
Well, I think we should always be able to find something that both of us haven't tried. So for the most part. But all right, so real quick, some facts on Sneak, right? So if you guys haven't seen it, I don't know if you want to hold up the logo again for people watching on YouTube, but it's the logo is a bunny rabbit. And actually, if you guys are into esports, it looks very similar to the Team Misfits gaming logo. So it's called Sneak, and it's a European-based company. It was founded in 2018, and this guy named Johnny Teeling is the founder of it. You can look him up on Twitter. It's at Johnny_Teeling, Teeling, and Johnny is actually Jonny, no H there. So Johnny_Teeling. And if you look around on Twitter, you can actually see they are one of the drinks or esports gaming centered products that are getting a lot of people to sponsor them, right? So, they're sponsoring a lot of people, I should say. So you get a lot of people with like, use my code and get a discount on Sneak, or use this, use that. So there's a lot. If you just search at Sneak under people, you'll find a lot of like probably smaller sized gaming content creators that are quote unquote sponsored by Sneak. And this is why I am going to dub this, before I even like taste this, the Bang energy drink of gaming. Have you had Bang before, Joe?
No.
So Bang is an energy drink that if do you use Instagram a lot? Not really.
Well, I do try to use it, but I'm not a big grammer.
So any good-looking girl on Instagram probably is sponsored by Bang. So if you go on Instagram, you will literally see so many models that are like sponsored by Bang. They take pictures in bikinis with a Bang energy drink, like, you know, they're only hot because they drink Bang, you know, that kind of mentality. And this is basically, obviously they don't have just a bunch of pretty girls, you know, advertising Sneak, so that's not what I'm
getting at. So wait a second, are you telling me that my Instagram account is now going to be me in bikinis?
Probably. Yes.
Is that what it's going to end up being?
100%.
Sneak is about to lose all the profits they ever had, because once that happens, no one's going to be buying Sneak.
So basically, what I'm getting at is all of those good-looking girls that are sponsored by Bang basically equate to all of the up-and-coming affiliates or partners on Twitch that are sponsored by Sneak. So that is the comparison that I'm making here. So take that with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But as far as some of the caffeine and stuff, I'm going to get into that after we actually try it, if you want.
Yeah,
so.
All right. So let's start the process here. So what do you do first? You put the powder in. So I am a novice to shaker powder drinks, where SJW is a bit of a aficionado.
I'm wrong. Sorry, I said it backwards. You put the water in first, then the powder.
Okay,
I just answered your question wrong the other day. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we got a free shaker bottle as part of because we bought this on Black Friday weekend. So as part of their deal, they were giving us the stuff. So
I see how it is. You get the free shaker cup. That's cool. All right, it's fine.
Because you have 100 shaker cups. I don't have any.
I got plenty. Don't worry about it.
I know you do.
All right, so we're gonna put the water in first, right? It's 8 ounces.
So wait, I put the water in. It's 12, 10 to 12.
Oh, 10 to 12.
10 to 12 ounces. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. While you put your water in, I'm just gonna go add 2
So guys,
ounces.
I actually measured it out because I'm so I'm gonna pour this water in because it's taking him a long time. I actually measured it out because I'm crazy like that.
Well, no, I kind of measured it out because I wanted to do it legit, right? Like we don't want it to taste like crap because we measured it wrong, right?
Right, exactly.
And just so you guys know, because he has the scoop, we measured it beforehand. It is a tablespoon.
About a tablespoon. So hold on.
Which is a lot of powder when you think about it. That's a lot of.
Yeah, it is. As you can see here, here is mine, right here. The scoop that comes with it. I just took it into. Everyone does. It's like, all right. So I'm pouring it in. Now, all right, stop it.
Okay.
People who are listening are probably really frustrated with you right now.
All right.
So now I'm gonna put my top on. Okay.
We're gonna shake.
And then we shake like bartenders.
Oh yeah, like Oh wait. Yeah. Do we have to? What do the bartenders do? They hold the bottom, right? We're gonna go back, left, right, left,
like
right.
this.
Oh yeah.
This is some good YouTube fodder right now, guys.
Yeah. All right. We gotta start working out with the shake weights, right? Isn't that what? Wow, it's wow. It smells like a science project. It smells like one of those things you make when you're 8 years old and you're like mixing things together.
I'm struggling to open it. Okay.
It definitely smells like sour apple. That's strong.
Oh wow, it does. Okay.
Wow. Whew, that smells like.
All right.
That just smells like a Jolly Rancher sour apple.
Yeah, actually, it does kind of smell like Jolly Rancher sour apple. So here's the thing.
That's a good sign.
Let's base the smell. Actually, yes, I'm going to say that I absolutely adore Jolly Rancher sour apple. So if this tastes like a Jolly Rancher sour apple, Sneak has definitely probably going to take my money because I will drink this. I will drink this.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
It's
not horrible. And I know that's like probably still a bad thing to say, but it's got like a back taste to it that if it didn't have, this thing would be amazing, because when you get the taste of, I'm going to shake this a little bit more because I feel like maybe the powder didn't break up, because I feel like I'm tasting some of the powder still. Like I didn't break it up enough.
So when you first drink it, it's a very strong like bitterness on your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah, but then it fades very fast, and then it just has that aftertaste that you're talking about.
But it did taste like the Jolly Rancher sour apple for a second, and then that
very briefly.
But that's what I'm saying. But then that back taste. So that's why I'm trying to see. Like, I'm not a shaker guy, so I don't know if I shook it enough. I have to try this again because I'm not sure. So, I'm hoping that like after the fact it tastes better.
After like drinking it for like 3 or 4 times, that initial like bitter taste that you get, it's kind of more annoying than it is enjoyable.
But you want to know what? This time I got a lot more Jolly Rancher style, like sour apple taste.
Really? After you shook it? I shook it again, too. I mean, the thing with powdered drinks, too, is that sometimes if you do let them sit, they will... all the powder will, like, granulate together like salt or something like that. But, I mean, we obviously...
All right, so here's what we're going to do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it an initial rating, and then before the end of the podcast, we are going to try it again to see if maybe it's changed its viscosity or taste.
Okay.
After sitting for a
viscosity.
little bit.
Wow, what is this, a science experiment now?
Well, well, I mean, it's powder mixing with water, so therefore there's probably some type of chemical reaction of some kind that...
I'll let it sit. So, all right. So here's... one more time. Before we grade this, and we're just going to do an overall rating. Maybe in the future we do categories, but I wanted to go over some of the other stuff before. So first off, this is...
Do you feel jacked, though?
Not yet. I'm sure it'll kick in.
Look at, by the way, I spilled it all over myself.
Way to go.
Because I'm jacked.
All right.
Caffeine.
There's 12 calories per serving in this with no sugar.
I'm like a spider monkey.
Which is good. There's 40 servings in here for $50 and 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So, couple things here. There is no beta-alanine in this drink, so it is very substantially different from a pre-workout in that you won't get that tingly feeling. Beta-alanine is what gives you that tingly feeling for a pre-workout. And, I mean, that makes sense. It's a gaming energy drink. It's not meant to make you want to bust your head through a wall, although I guess some would argue that it should do that. So here we go. Cellucor C4, which is the one that I said was my favorite. The most recent one I found is $70 for 20 servings, but 350 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So you're getting more than double the amount of caffeine for half of the amount of servings, but not double the price. So just to give you an idea, Beyond Raw Lit, $40 for 30 servings, 250 milligrams of caffeine per serving. And Bang, the powdered version, not the actual energy drink, because the most heavily advertised is the cans for Bang. Bang is $40 for 20 servings, like Cellucor C4, also 350 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So a much cheaper version of C4. C4 has always been high priced in that industry. So here's my thing on this. Like I said, I think it's very similar to Bang in that they're just trying to super duper market it to everybody. I think for $50 for 40 servings and only 150 milligrams of caffeine, and I'm not super impressed with the taste. Like, it's not terrible like some energy drinks, but it's not like, oh my God, I would love to drink this all the time. I think it's kind of a rip only getting 150 milligrams of caffeine, because that's generally what people buy energy drinks for. When you buy an energy drink, what do you read the can, you go, how much caffeine is in this? So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little bit overpriced, and I think the reason it's overpriced is, again, I don't know if you still have that canister in front of you.
So Bang has 300 milligrams of caffeine
in a can
per 16 ounces, which is a little bit more, but even if you took away 4 ounces,
that's a ton.
You're probably taking around two. You're probably only getting like
225
or
whatever,
or something like that. But yeah, so it shows you all the stuff over here too. Obviously, look back, it's gonna look a little weird on mine, but
I will say the container looks really nice for Sneak.
Yeah, it's a very high-endish, like lavish type container. There's a lot of texture to the actual stickers that they put on it for the thing, and you could reuse this. Let's just say this: it's not something that you would just throw away. You could reuse this to hold stuff in, because the lid is it's got like it's a metalish. Well, not even that. You can see there's a metal rim to lock it in place to almost make it like an airtight seal, in a sense, right?
And I think that's smart on their part, because again, I think it's catered towards, you want people to buy this that are going all in on gaming culture, that want to be cool.
Yeah, you can see all the top stuff, all the cool
controllers and stuff. Because I've seen on Instagram too, I've seen a lot of people that would literally have empty Sneak containers on like a shelf behind them. Like, see how I have all this stuff behind me in my room as like a backdrop with pictures and stuff, video game stuff? They have Sneak stuff behind them just because the Sneak logo looks cool, because it's a gaming thing, it's a part of gaming culture. So I think that's kind of their target market. And so for that reason, I wouldn't necessarily say, go out and buy this. I think if you want to try it, great. If you want to have the one in your background, great, sure, pick it up. But to drink this on a regular basis, I feel like would be a little bit much.
Well, and it does say not to take more than two a day, so most likely you'd probably only be doing one. Yes, there is some disadvantages. You have to make it yourself versus going and getting a can of Monster or just popping it open and all that fun stuff. So,
all right, I'm gonna give my rating.
Oh yes. So it's a rating time. So do you want to both give our rating at the same time so we don't influence each other?
Okay, yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
6. Wow. Okay, you gave it out of 10.
Oh, this is a 10. That's right. I thought it was 5. Sorry, I thought we were out of 5. We're already messing this up.
We just asked each other this earlier.
No, we did, and then I was like,
so I give it a 6 out of 10. You give it a 5 out of 10.
I give it a 5 out of 10,
okay.
And so because when I was thinking 1 out of 5, I'm like, I want to be in the middle, but I don't want to be over the middle, and the reason being is because it has so much potential just based off of the smell, and if you don't drink anymore. We're supposed to wait to let it sit. Did it taste any different?
Yeah, it's just more bitter.
Okay. I think it's the same. I think it's the same.
I'm changing mine to a 4 from a 6. Yeah, it's disappointing. Like, it smells really, like, I guess
it smells really good, and the initial taste, it's the aftertaste. Like when you get the initial taste, it definitely. You get that hit of the sour apple Jolly Rancher, but then there's this very weird chemical note, I guess, or something. But
it doesn't taste right. It's like you smell Jolly Rancher, you taste it the second it hits your tongue, and then it immediately goes away, and then you're confused. Right. Then you're like, wait, what's going on in my mouth now? I thought this was a Jolly Rancher. This is no longer a Jolly Rancher. This isn't fun. Get it out.